How to improve your focus on deep work. The younger version of me, this was taken in high school, I believe like 4 years ago from now, would always struggle to complete tasks like homework, assignments, all this bullshit. Didn't really know how to optimize and get myself into the flow state. Didn't even know what flow state meant at the time. Diet was out of whack. Could not focus on a single task in school. This would just cause my grades to suffer. Parents would give me shit. All this crap would just didn't end well. Just didn't know how to focus and was just a really like a low productive version of myself. Fast forward now, 2024, I've learned so much more about like deep work, flow state. I wish the younger self had access to this education I'm about to teach you right now. First off, why should you listen to me? Well, my name is Adrian. I've been training in the gym for 6+ years. I've experienced what it's like to struggle with focus and procrastinate all day. It feels purposeful for me to help others strive for improvement in all areas of self development. Finally, I'm proud of the progress I've made in my journey and feel like sharing it with you will only help accelerate your very own progress. Quick plug, I'm currently doing one-on-one coaching calls. Whether you're looking to enhance your personal development, boost your confidence, or overcome challenges, our dedicated coaching sessions are tailored to meet your unique needs and goals in any specific area of self-improvement. Links in the description for any of those who are interested. And finally, subscribe to get these educational guides more often on your homepage instead of like the shitty clickbait entertainment videos you're so used to watching every single night, which provide you with absolutely no value. My main goal is to provide you value in which I hope can in the long term increase and improve and accelerate your very own progress. My promise to you is that at the end of this video, you will not only learn what drastically helped me improve my focus and productivity, but you will feel more motivated to take action and become equipped with the education needed to implement these learnings in your own life. So there's 3 parts of this video. 1, set up your environment. 2, consistent routines. And 3, push your boundaries. Number 1, set up your environment. Organization is key. When you have some sort of hard task you want to accomplish and just asking yourself, how do I get into my flow state? Number 1 most important step is to make sure your organization is set out and everything is prepared in your physical space. You've got your required tools with you. You have your water bottle, your phone's on do not disturb. Everything's just set and laid out how you want it to be. The reason because of this just helps minimize interruptions and it just allows you to maintain your focus at a much more higher and efficient level compared to the guy whose like room or his workspace is just like a complete mess. He doesn't have a water bottle, so he has to keep going downstairs, running to get water when he's dehydrated. Everything's just a mess. What thinks you're enabling yourself to get into your flow state and maintain focus for a longer period of time when everything's a mess? Compared to the guy when everything's organized, everything's clean, everything's set out. He's more likely to be able to stay in his flow state for a whole lot longer and be able to get much more work done and be able to focus on the task at hand. If you're asking yourself, why do I keep procrastinating? It's most likely your room is a fucking mess. Build the discipline, clean up your room, and I'm telling you, you're going to be able to get into your flow state a whole lot more easier when your room is just organized. Number 2, we have consistent routines. Establish regular time blocks for flow work. Brain gets into flow state easier and batch work. When you can get into the habit and routine of, I do work this period of the day, every day of the week, trust me, not only does this just make your brain realize and have the awareness that, okay, it's time to go to work, it just allows you to get into your flow state a whole lot easier. You're not just doing work randomly whenever you feel like it. You can set a consistent routine. You just know when you wake up what you have to do. You wake up with less brain fog. You wake up with the plan and you're planning to succeed. When you don't have a plan, you're pretty much just planning to fail. I wake up first thing in the morning and I'll do the hardest task first, whether that be recording videos, going gym, whatever like season of life I'm currently in, I'll focus and do the hardest task first. So right now it's recording videos. Right now it's literally 7 a.m. Wake up first thing in the morning and I want to do the hardest thing. And when I can get into the routine and habit of doing videos first thing in the morning, bro, my brain just becomes used to it. And I like waking up now first thing in the morning, smashing the hardest task. Yes, at first, I'm not saying it's easy and it does require a little bit of discipline. But if it was easy, everyone would do it. Everyone would do the hardest task first. It's almost like you have to get through this like initial phase of fighting the fog and just getting through this like hard barrier, which takes a little bit of discipline. But once you can pass that like 5 to 10 minutes of it, like feeling you need to use your brain a whole lot, bro, after that, you literally just get into the swing of things. It's almost like, oh, I've recorded one video. Let's do another one. I've got momentum now. I feel good. This is a consistent routine in which just flows so well now. Past that initial hard phase, there's always an initial hard phase with everything whenever you're starting to try to do some sort of new habit. It's like when I first started gym, it was so uncomfortable the first like 3 to 6 months of me having to go to the gym because, oh, I need to push myself. It's hard. But it comes to a period of time where this is so much fun now. I want to go to the gym as much as I can. I want to be so much more productive. Consistent routines is key for enabling yourself to get into your flow state a whole lot easier. Follow step 1. You've organized your room. Everything's nice and clean. Everything's organized. Not only are you doing your work at the same time every single day, but now the smart thing to do to get more work done and enhance and improve your overall progress would be to batch your work. So what do I mean by when I say batch work? Pretty much a good example of this is You don't go to the gas station and fill your car up by only 20% and end up going like 5 times a week to keep filling up, keep filling up. That would be stupid. You'd go to the gas station to fill like 80 to 90% of your car up. If you want to save money, whatever. But same thing with any deep work you're doing. Let's say you're doing uni work, or another good example is recording videos. When I organize my room layout, like I fix my clothes, I get the lighting up, I fix up my mic, all this shit, everything's organized. If I want to get more work done and stay in my flow state for as long as possible, the smart thing for me to do would be to try record multiple videos in like one sitting, try produce as much good quality work as I can, and try prolong my flow state as much as humanly possible. This not only allows you to overtake your competition and just progress at a much more faster rate, it just feels so much more purposeful to you. And you feel, let's be honest, if you like the work you do and feel your happiest when you're doing your work, it's like, wouldn't you want to do your work as much as you humanly can before your brain gets a bit tired and you're producing lower quality work? It's like, bro, batch your work. You're going to be feeling so much more happier. You're going to be producing so much more work, in which in the long run promotes, and it's almost like an investment in the future version of yourself. And when you can get into the habit of doing the same thing at the same time every single day, trust me, bro, you're going to be obliterating your competition. And finally, number 3, we have push your boundaries. Consistently push your boundaries. Keep increasing challenges to experience continued growth. And when you are feeling like, oh, I'm progressing, I'm making progress, that only fosters a sense of accomplishment and helps facilitate your overall flow. So when I just started gym and got into the habit of going to the gym 3-4 times a week, at first, I'm not denying, yes, it took a fuckload of discipline and it was hard to get into my flow state. And it was like the rewards of going to the gym first. Yeah, I was making insane progress at first. I was really pushing my boundaries just from going to the gym. But then it comes to a period of time where, like I said previously, the gym doesn't really require discipline. Yeah, I'm still building muscle year by year and I'm still improving in that sense. But in terms of like mentally and like brain power, my overall self-development, the habit of just going to the gym and working out almost just became easy. And I wasn't really pushing my boundaries to improve my overall education and self-development. It's really good to become aware of this, because when you feel like you're having these periods of, oh, I'm getting pretty bored of my work, this is easy, can't really get in my flow state, this is getting too repetitive, I'm doing this so often, there's not much feeling of like accomplishment anymore. You genuinely have to be authentic with yourself and ask yourself that I need to keep increasing my challenges to experience continued growth. Discomfort equals growth. If you keep doing the same things over a long period of time, not much is going to change. You're going to feel bored with your work. You're going to start just losing focus because it doesn't feel like you're making progress. When you feel like you're progressing towards some sort of ultimate goal, you're just more likely to become engaged with your deep work, and you feel like you're facilitating flow. You feel like you're on a groove now. You just want to do more and more of it because you feel like you're progressing. When you just feel like you're maybe doing work, but the work doesn't really feel purposeful to you. It's maybe pretty easy. You're not really challenging yourself. You're doing work for someone else and it feels like, why the fuck did I just do this? What a complete waste of time. Like most 9-to-5 jobs, if I'm being brutally honest with you. Ask yourself, how can I grow as an individual? How can I advance and improve my self-development? Well, I need to become aware of the fact that I'm not embracing discomfort at all. I don't feel like I'm ever having these periods of time where I'm in my flow state. To get into your flow state, to just feel more productive and purposeful throughout your day, as I said here, keep increasing challenges to experience continued growth. It's the best thing you can do to just become a better person and just to live a happy and fulfilling life when you feel like you're making progress towards your ultimate purpose. Push your boundary. Trust me, you won't regret it. Here's a quick actionable step for those of you who have stayed this long in the video. Before ending your work session, have the necessary documents or pages open digitally or physically, whatever. Just have them laid out so you can dive right into it the next time when you start your next session. This is a flow state hack. So today, when I'm done finishing videos, I almost like to leave my laptop on my desk with like the script of what my next video is. And I have like the microphone already plugged in and everything like set out. So I don't really dread the fact that I have to do work, let's say tomorrow. It's already like laid out. It just removes all that like fluff and shit. So I wake up in the morning, everything's laid out, bang, put in my chair, sit down and just do the hard task. I hope this advice was valuable and that it motivates and gives you the education you need to improve your focus and productivity levels. Leave a comment about your self-improvement journey down below, or like any other productivity hacks in which have been helping and aiding your progress. Leave them down below. And finally, like and subscribe for more videos about self-improvement. I'll see you in the next video. Mwah!